easy.
Yeah, take your time, get all squared away there.
How's it feel?
The track is just, it's neat. I've never been around this place before. A friend of mine, anyway, invited me to come drive his racing simulator the other day. So I kind of learned, and it'd be surprised how much it applies to what we're doing. Yeah. At least you know what's around the next corner, you know, or where the bad spots are.
Right. Right. We're ready? All right, we're good.
And if it gets to be too bad back there, let me know. We'll slow it down a little bit so you don't get sick. This road course is a lot tighter than the ones back in, you know, when I was racing. It's similar to Sears Point or Sonoma. It's a little bit similar to that because it is compacted, which is makes it more technical. You know, there's not as much room for margin for error, for sure. This is the new section right here. You see, it's kind of like you don't know where you are for a minute. I don't even know where the racetrack is, and it just sort of appears. This is going to be interesting here when the race, because you're going to be passing each other under braking, but you can see if you overshoot, you know, not good. You know? It's going to get interesting.
I mean, how would you set up a car?
Well, nowadays the computer would set it up for them, I'm sure. But in our day, I would start. It makes it difficult because you would set it up like you would, say, for a Sears Point, Sonoma. But you got to allow for the, when you just see in a minute when we get up on the banking, you get a lot of vertical G-load here. You know, it's pushing the car down into the track. So the soft spring setup that you would run maybe at a Sonoma, you'd be in trouble here if you tried to run too soft, because in the old days you would have to be careful for that. But nowadays they sit these cars down. I guess we used to sit them on rubber blocks, so that would limit your stops. But you can see as we get going faster, it's pushing us down into the track. This is where I can see one of the most trickiest places on the track is right here. Especially when you come in there on the, you know, restarts.
How does driving something like this compare to, you know, a car that you used to race?
It's like everything's in slow motion.
Yeah.
Real slow motion, and you're kind of constantly catching the car. You know, real race car, you'd be driving. This would do it too if you drove it hard enough, but you're going to be constantly making corrections on the wheel. And so this is just a much calmer version. You know, you'd be real aggressive like here. You know, you'd go like something like that. You'd be really aggressive there.
Sure.
I said somebody's got to drive this car home today.
Ricky, Sarah told me she's never gone 100 miles an hour. Can we hit 100?
We can fix that.
Oh boy.
Let's see here. 75, 79, 80, 91, 92. Let's see. We got to get there. This corner's going to come up real quick on us. Oh boy. 117. You need to get a picture of it.
Man.
Thank you, Ricky.
We're going to have a little fun with this. We should have. You know, I'm learning the routine. It's a lot of fun doing stuff like this. You know, I mean, you know, when you're racing, there's pressures. You know, you got the pressure of the job. You know, now it's like, you know, I don't have to impress anybody. I can come here and have a lot of fun doing this. And I'm meeting a lot of people now. And I don't know. I was always, when I raced, I was always in race mode. You know, now I can be in everyday guy mode and enjoy it. Enjoy the ride now. You know. I'm liking it so far.
And does it ever get less exhilarating?
Does it ever get what?
Less exhilarating?
No, I think I like right now. It's fun seeing y'all have fun. You used to seeing like 200 and some mile an hour down that. So, you know.
Right.
But 117 in a street car is pretty good. And it wouldn't. It has a built-in governor. It wouldn't go any faster.
We're trying to keep you safe.
Thank you, Ricky Road.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
neat.
thanks for showing us.
Thanks for having the courage to ride with me.